In one of my previous videos, I showed you how to make Chashu pork ramen, but this time I'd like to introduce you to version 2 of my Chashu recipe, which is a lot simpler, yet the result is very promising. There are so many different ways to prepare Chashu pork, the one that requires to pre-boil meat or slow roast or sous vide or etc. But the one I'm going to show you today is pretty straightforward. You're just going to put raw meat into stewing liquid and slowly simmer. An easy way doesn't mean it's something of bad quality. It's still a well-established way to prepare Chashu pork, which is used in a lot of ramen restaurants. Alright, let's get started. First things first, I'm going to show you how to prepare the stewing liquid. Slice 50 grams of ginger into about 5mm thick slices without peeling. 100 grams of the green leaves of a Japanese green onion or the same amount of scallions. Pour 1 liter of water into a large pot. Add half a liter of Japanese soy sauce. Brands like Kikkoman or Yamasa are Japanese. Those two are probably largely available outside Japan as well. $100 ml of sake, Japanese rice wine, then 100 ml of mirin, Japanese sweet rice wine. Now add 50 grams of beet sugar, whose natural sweetness blends in very well with other flavors. Now give it a quick mix to dissolve the sugar. Now finally add the aromatics that you prepared earlier. That's all you need to do to make your Chashu simmering sauce. By the way, the soy sauce I'm using today is this. Kikko Nihon Premium Koikuchi Soy Sauce. Kikko Nihon is a local soy sauce brand from my hometown Hokkaido. It's got very round flavor with loads of umami. As far as the meat is concerned, I'm going to use 3 different cuts of pork today, which are the mainstream in Chashu making. Now, as you can see here, this is pork belly, shoulder, and rump. And I've got about 500 grams of each of the cuts today. Now the question is, which cut should I use to make my own favorite Chashu? To answer this question, if you want to achieve fatty and melt in your mouth kind of Chashu, I definitely recommend using the belly. And if you like very profound porky flavor with a good balance of meat and fat, then go for the shoulder. And if you like a bit chewy and meaty kind of Chashu, which is my favorite, go for the rump. Now put your favorite cuts of pork into the sauce. Make sure the pot is deep enough to completely submerge the meat in the liquid. If your chunk of meat is too long, you can cut it in half or so, which I did for my pork belly. Also, put the green onion on top of the meat. Alright, the Chashu is ready for simmer, so let's hit the stove. Now a very important thing when it comes to simmering is to use a drop lid to make sure the meat is completely submerged into the liquid during simmer. If you don't have a wooden one, you can just use a ceramic plate like this. Place the drop lid on top and get the flame going. In the beginning it's full whack. When the sauce comes to a simmer, we turn it down to low heat. Now turn down the heat as mentioned and skim off any foam or impurity that rose to the surface. Just need to lay out the meat properly again. Put the drop lid back on and simmer for 2.5 hours on low heat. During the first 30 minutes of simmering, you need to come back from time to time to remove the foam. Now let's continue simmering slowly with love. It's been an hour and a half. At this point, I'd like to take the rump out so that it will stay nice and chewy. Now we'll continue cooking the rest of the meat for another hour. Alright, 2.5 hours have passed. We're gonna turn off the heat, put the rump back in, and cool it down for an hour. This process is actually quite important because the flavor of soy sauce penetrates the meat while it's cooling down. Also, at this point, scoop off the lard on the surface as much as possible. We're not gonna throw it away though. It's actually nice flavor oil for your ramen. Alright, most of the fat has been removed, so let's cool it down now. It's been an hour, the chashu is finally ready. Let's take them out. You can slice and eat it straight away, but it's best to rest it in the fridge overnight, cause that way the taste will settle down and the chashu will be evenly salty all the way through. In order to rest the chashu in the fridge, wrap it individually in cling wrap and place it on a tray or so. Now, what do we do with the remaining sauce? The answer is, do not throw this away because you can use it for various things like preparing the traditional seasoning sauce for soy sauce ramen, or fried rice, or chashu pork rice bowl and things like that. So you need to store it somehow, and here's how you do it. Scoop off the green onion, the ginger, and all the other bits and pieces, and leave it until the remaining fat on the surface coagulates. In my case, I just leave it overnight. As you can see, the lard has set, so let's just skim it off. Now I've got a soy sauce bottle that I've washed and cleaned. Let's transfer the chashu sauce into it. Use of a funnel will definitely make it easier for you. Let's just wipe the bottle before I put it in the fridge because the sauce overflowed. This sauce will keep for a couple of months in the fridge, but best to use it within a month or so, otherwise its flavor will gradually be lost. Alright, it's been overnight, so let's check how the chashu has turned out. This is definitely the most exciting moment of chashu making because it's like unwrapping your Christmas gift. Now let's slice into it and check inside. Absolutely beautiful with slight pink color. Of course it's cooked all the way through just in case you're scared. This happens when you cook meat slowly on low heat, and it's got something to do with chemistry. So let's have a taste of it. So yesterday it was quite salty on the outside, but today the saltiness has penetrated the meat and the flavors are very well settled down. It's a perfect Chashu pork. Alright, that's it for this video. If you liked my recipe, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you later.